Hi everyone, and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So if you've never watched one of my videos before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energies. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now I'm a twin flame guide. So if you've been guided to my channel for any reason, it could be because you're a twin flame, about to meet your twin flame, or already in some sort of established twin flame connection, heading towards union in the 3D. So I'm a twin flame myself, so welcome to my channel, and I hope you stick around if you enjoy this video. There could be an answer for you, there could be some information for you here, so if you've been guided here, I trust it's for a reason. So I'll begin as I always do, and then I'm going to tell you tonight about what tonight's message is about. And I'm sure you've seen from the title, because I'm going to keep it really simple. So, calling in my heavenly ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my home, my children, my dog and myself in a golden bubble of God's protective light at all times, as I bring forward this message for the Twin Flame Collective. Sorry about my throat chakra. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Can I also request from you, Archangel Michael, that whoever watches this message online, can you surround them, their loved ones, their home and pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilize the connection between myself and spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light and gratitude to you all, and so it is. Now, my throat chakra is drying up really quickly. It wasn't like that before I started this message, and I started to stumble over my words. And it makes sense because there's so many masculines here at the point. Now I'll tell you the songs that came through today, and I'll tell you a bit about why I've entitled this message the way I have. Today, I heard a song, and I think I've heard it before, but I heard a bit of it in my head, and I thought I'm going to have to Google the lyric of that, and it brought me to a song on YouTube called Tennessee Whiskey. Now, when I started listening to the song, I started getting really emotional, started crying. And I thought, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And then I just kept on hearing, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that song is about someone who's overcoming addictions. I believe it's to do with alcohol, but I guess it's just encompassing all. For me, it's just the masculines giving you a thank you, divine feminines, for you have pulled so many of them from the brink. You've pulled them back from the darkness. You've pulled them back from going that bit too far. And I just feel an overwhelming sense of thanks coming in from the masculines. The masculines are empowered. They're standing in their power. All the things. They're seeing clarity. I mean, so many of you do not realise how much work you've done energetically for your twin flame connection. Your masculines are so empowered right now, and they just want to send so much love to you and so much gratitude. And that's what this message is about. I'm going to tell you a bit about where they're at in their journey and things, but mostly it's about channeling through messages from them. And there is some of them who are still feeling that bit of fear though. And so the song Tennessee Whiskey, I'll link it below. And I can't remember the exact tune, but it's literally, you're as smooth as a Tennessee whiskey, you're as sweet as a strawberry wine, you're as warm as a glass of brandy, and your love, honey, has kept me strong all this time, or words to that effect. And it's literally, it's literally someone saying that your love has become their new drug, their new addiction, the new thing that gives them that high that they used to get from their addictions. So listen to the words of the song, and if it makes you emotional as it made me, it's definitely a thank you from your masculines. And sorry, my hair, I've got it tucked behind my ear because I've just put oil through it, because I always like to put conditioning oil through my hair and leave it for a couple of hours. So I'm so sorry, it looks like it's stuck to my head, look. But yes, sorry about that. And I also want to share with you a quote because I feel so apt for this message as well. Now, it's by Rick Warren, and it's, the best use of life is love. The best expression of love is time. The best time to love is now. And I feel that the masculines are so grateful for the time and love you have shown to them. And I do feel for many of you, now is the time. So Tennessee whiskey, and yeah, there's something in that song as well. It says, I look for love in all the same old places, but I always found the bottle to be dry. And I also through meditation, my most recent meditation, I heard the song, heaven helps a man who fights his fears. Love's the only thing that keeps me here. Though I can't remember that, but it's heaven, I think it's from the movie Footloose. Heaven helps the man who fights his fears. So the masculine that's the only thing that's getting in the way right now. The masculine's fear, and it's because if they've hurt you in any way, they struggle. They struggle with how do they come back from that, and that's what's holding so many of the masculines back. It's not because they don't love you. It's purely because they're dealing with fears and insecurities and anxiety. Now at the end of this video, hopefully if I remember, I'm going to do a very special exercise with you to strengthen your telepathic connection with your masculine. So feel free to stick around for that to the end, or if you don't want to watch the full reading, feel free to skip to the end if you're interested in that. So I'll do that right at the end. So it's a beautiful exercise. It only takes a few minutes, and it'll be surprising what comes through. So you can join me for that at the end. And means you can do it every day if you want, but it's certainly a good way. It's like a short, very short meditation, but it's a good way to really deepen that bond with your masculine, who is always part of you. You know, everyone has feminine and masculine inside of them. You have your masculine here inside of you. But this exercise allows your masculine to come forward and to have a voice and connect with you. So I will do that exercise at the end. So let's tap in here. So yeah, listen to the song Tennessee Whiskey. I'll try and link it in the comments. And also the song Heaven Help the Man Who Fights His Fears. But if that song does make you emotional, then it could definitely be some gratitude from your masculine. So I don't know about my fellow Scots, but it's so slippy in my out where I live here. We live sort of close to the country and the hills here, and it's so slippy. It's like black ice, and I thought, right, okay, I know it looks slippy, but how slippy can it be? And I took Roxy out, and Roxy slipped and landed on her side. And poor Roxy, I was like, it's so even when the dog is slipping, I know it's dangerous. So we didn't go far today. We had one walk, which was very precarious, and then we came back. So it's just been the back garden today. So it's just so scary, so slippy. So I just think of poor elderly people who are dealing with that. So let me see. So I'm just going to go over the energy of the masculines right now. Okay. Oh, they're focused. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you the cards that come out in a second. Thank you. Okay, one more for overall energy of the masculines. Gratitude. And they're giving me one more. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, healing. So, okay. So this was the first card that came out. And it says, focus, keep your intention on your goals. Keep your attention on your goals. So your masculines are in this energy right now. They are focused. They are learning more about their gifts, their intuition. I feel that they're coming through very loudly as a magician, kind of high priest energy. They're learning. They're understanding more about who they are. Definitely tapping into those Akashic records, wisdom, seeking wisdom and learning from every situation. Yeah, see? They're focused right now on learning more about their gifts and things and tapping into that ancient wisdom that many of them have. Purpose, discovering and living in your life's purpose. Yeah, see? So that's literally what I was feeling before I started this message. This is the energy the masculines are in right now. But I love the fact that gratitude came out because that's feeling this, as you'll see from the title, this is just a gratitude message from your masculines for empowering them, for giving them the strength and courage to move forward and focus on their divine purpose. So it says gratitude, practicing gratitude daily to attract more blessings. Now this is good advice for all of us as well. This deck is all about, you know, your soul's path. So gratitude is definitely an energy we should all be in every single day, because the more grateful you are, even with the things you don't have yet, thank God for bringing them into your life. Because the more you thank God for everything, every small thing you have, and then start to thank Him for the bigger things that you really want, but thank Him for already bringing them into your life, watch what happens. Positive thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. Keep them positive. Now, this for me just speaks of your masculines are now in a very positive mindset. They're positive about the future. They're positive about who they want to be in their future with them, but they're fearful. And I feel that there's a hesitation, an apprehension coming through. So it's like, I want to be with you. I want to be near you. I want to be around you. I want to be back in your energy again. I want to be back in your arms again. But I'm scared of that, you know, like that initial awkward meeting back again when they know they've messed up, they know they've wronged you, they know they've hurt you. But they're also so determined and so focused to be with you. Nature, connecting with nature to ground and inspire yourself. So for a lot of masculines, this is what they're doing. I mean, and I often see a lot of my visions and stuff, I see like a lot of pathways like this, a lot of through trees and over bridges and things, because I do believe a lot of masculines are kind of in this energy right now. They're spending a lot of time outdoors, they're going hill walking, whatever it is they like to do. Healing, it says healing past wounds to move forward freely. So again, in that song, Heaven Helps the Man Who Fights His Fears, there's a part of the song, I think it's called Heaven Helps the Man Who Fights His Fears, and in brackets it says I'm free. So for many of these masculines, they're now free of their karmic contracts, they're free, they have broken free of the karmic situations that's kind of been holding them back for so long. And I just split the deck on transformation. So it says embracing change is a path to growth. And for many of your masculines, this is it. This is it. They're on their way. They're transforming their lives, and they're coming in to show you a brand new side to them. Let me get, I'm going to get some language of light. So let's see here. And during my meditation, I had quite a few of guardians of light come through, Master Merlin, and a few others. And I feel these masculines are coming through in a very magical energy. A lot of them could be working with Master Merlin. Okay. Tell me a bit more about the masculines that's coming through here, the masculine energy coming through here, please. So I couldn't believe that. Tell me about the divine masculines coming through here. They're giving the divine masculine card. No one can say my guides aren't on the ball. You want to know about the divine masculine? Have the divine masculine card, why don't you? And look, the insight card. So these masculines have a much deeper insight now to their journey. They are fully aligned themselves. Look at that. For many of them, they're inspired by you, Divine Feminine, but also they are so like I can't even explain. Like last night when I was doing the message for Divine Feminine, I felt completely aligned for that message, because I felt the Divine Feminine energy was coming through so sensual, so loving, so nurturing. It was like a really soft blanket around my shoulders. I felt that strong energy of Mother Mary, Isis, all those beautiful energies, you know, Hathor and everything. Tonight I just feel power, like intense power, like just circling around me. So last night was like soft, feminine, floaty energy. Tonight it's just like woof, power, but not in a bad way. It's like the masculines are taking charge, and that's what your masculine's supposed to do. And in order for your masculines to come back into your life, you have to be in your Divine Feminine energy, because you can't both be in your masculine energy, otherwise the masculine can't come back. You know, if you're too much in your masculine energy and trying to control, because the Divine Feminines sit back and receive. And it's nothing to do with male or female or feminism or nothing like that. It's about the energy. Divine Feminines receive. They are the captains of the ship. They steer the ship. They heal. They do all the things. They birth the new, but they also receive. And in order for the Divine Feminine to receive from the Divine Masculine, they have to be in receiving mode. So you have to be in your Divine Feminine energy to allow your masculine to come in. And look at the bottom, yin yang energy in the bottom. Yeah, nothing has gone wrong. Nothing is going wrong here. Everything is in perfect balance and in perfect timing. So let me see. So this is the energy I definitely feel the masculines are in. They're getting their insight, they're getting their wisdom, they're getting their downloads through meditation. And any Divine Feminines who are not in meditation, you definitely should be, because that is the strongest way to connect with your masculine energy as well. So colours. Now this card means that the masculine's auras are coming in. Like, so the masculine will now be able to understand more about their colour, their aura. So for many people, your auras really are a big part of who you are. Your aura can change, obviously, depending on the energy you're in. So like for me, mostly I would be surrounded in kind of rainbow energy, sometimes gold energy. But the masculines are starting to understand that colour and frequency are kind of hand in hand, especially if they're working with the divine and the angels. The angels will come in different energies, different colours. And I feel the masculines are understanding that. There's like, you know, the universe is all about colour and frequency. And, you know, it's all to do, like a lot to do with mathematical equations as well, which I know sounds really strange, but mass and colour, they all go hand in hand. So let me see. But the masculines are definitely starting to fully engage now with their divine masculine energy and also their purpose. Tell me a bit more here, please. Thank you. Oops. My nails, I can't lift up the table. Oh, well, okay. Goes without saying, awakening. Yeah, they're awakening now to who they are. They're awakening to their journey. They're awakening to being your masculines. They're awakened now to their actual soul's purpose and their soul's journey. Yeah. Soul name. So this is remembering who they are and soul mating. So this is all about they're now understanding their soul's journey and how they are connected to you. Their soul is connected to you because you are one soul frequency. And this is about soul name. So what will really blow your mind is you and your masculine in 3D, when you were created, you were one soul and you were given a name. Now, not everyone knows their soul name. I know mine. I've known mine for a while, but not everyone knows it, and I advise you, if you don't know your soul's name, the name your soul was given when you were created, it's important to know that, because that is the soul name that you and your masculine share from the moment you were created. And now this masculine or these masculines are understanding that. They're understanding your soulmates to one soul. Your soulmates apart, your soulmates which are one soul. Okay. Thank you. So divine animals. So the masculines are definitely understanding now there's a connection with nature. And we saw the nature card. So the masculines are spending more time in nature, but you start to understand the more you go through your awakening journey that animals speak to you. Everything speaks to you. Everything around you in nature talks to you. Even the whisper of the wind over your face sometimes can be a message. Everything that's around you is trying to talk to you. And especially animals. So birds, if you've got any pets, your pets speak the loudest to you actually if you take time to listen to them. And the masculines are understanding this. They're definitely spending time in nature and they're understanding just how important the messages from birds and things are. And I love it because when I work with many of the people that have had personal messages and work with me in one-to-one like spiritual guidance sessions and things, they know that the birds play a big part in those. Like if I say something, certain birds show up. And it's just they play a huge role in a lot of the healing energy I bring through for people as well. So nurturing. Now yesterday I felt that real nurturing energy, and I feel the masculines are feeling that nurturing energy coming through from you divine feminines. They're feeling that beautiful motherly nurturing energy, and not in a weird way. That's not like, oh, you remind them of their mother, you know what I mean? They're feeling that nurturing, loving, divine feminine energy that only you can give them. So let go on the bottom. So tell me more. Give me one more of these cards, please, and I'm going to get... Give me one more from this deck, if you please. Oh. Divine feminine. And that's just what I was feeling. They're feeling that beautiful, nurturing energy. And look at the bottom of the deck. There is only light. Divine feminine. You are only light to this person, to these masculines. You're nurturing, you're loving, You are the light in their life. So create space. This is to say, and I've told many of you this before, if you don't create space in your life for your masculine, so say for example, I said to you, your masculines are coming back tomorrow. Do they have a place in your life right now? Do you have space in your busy schedule? If you're someone who works a lot and you've maybe got a lot of clients, you maybe got your own YouTube channel, you've maybe your own business, your own shop, maybe you do your own business from home, maybe you run your own company. I don't know what this is, but would you have time for your masculine to come into your life? If your masculine showed up on your doorstep tomorrow, would you be able to say, you can just slot right into my life without changing it? Because that is creating space for your masculine. If you're too much in your masculine and too independent to the point, like obviously we want to be independent, we're divine feminines, we're independent. We don't need a masculine by our side. But you also want to create that space so that if your masculine wants to return and you do end up coming back together, for many of you that's going to happen this year. For many of you, your masculines are going to come back to be by your side, to work on things together, to partner up, to create something really beautiful for the world. But have you created that space for them to return? Because if you're saying, you know, oh, I'm too busy with my kids, I've got too much going on, you know, I've got clients emailing me, asking me how long it's going to take for them to get round, you know, this kind of thing. If you don't have any time or space in your life for a masculine, then you're not leaving the door open for your masculine to return. And look, the focus card came out in this deck as well. The masculines are definitely heavily focused on their opportunities here to come back into your life. Heavily focused on that. So I'm going to get some cards from, I always use my other Mary Magdalene deck, but I haven't used this one for a while. And I felt it was very appropriate, because the one thing I want to just remind everyone is that the love you and your masculine share is always there. Just like your masculine is always with you, the love your masculine has for you is always with you as well. When your loved one, I was talking to someone this other day, and I said, when your loved one crosses over, when your loved one moves and moves through to the spirit realm, you know, when they transition from this life to the next, do you stop loving them? Do you know, is it, oh, that person's gone so I can stop loving them now? No. That love always is there, and it's the same for them. Even though they've transitioned, their love for you is still there, and it's still coming through that thin veil between spirit world and the 3D. So that's what I just want to remind everyone. The love you share with your masculine is always with you, always with you, and don't ever doubt. Okay. Okay, let me get some cards through from this deck and see what's come through. Freedom. I am called here to be free. And the masculines are starting to feel free, and they are starting to feel free of all those, because I just feel this lighter, happier energy. They feel free, they feel inspired, they feel motivated. But there's just that little niggle of fear still. But this is true. Like, our souls haven't come here to be like, you know, held back or stopped from expanding and growing and sharing our love and light and our healing energy with other people. We didn't come here to be held down or like suffocated or stifled or have our light closed off in any way. We're here to be free and be happy. And for many of the masculines, they've never really truly felt that way until they met you. You gave them the drive to want to be free. You gave them the drive to want to change and be free. And I think it was yesterday before I kept hearing that Hoobastank song now. I haven't heard that song for years either. And it's called The Reason. And you definitely have been the reason for so many masculines to be starting to want to change and become that better, stronger version of themselves that you've always seen in them, because you have been a mirror reflection that's triggered them in a lot of ways to heal things, and now they're healing all the things that you triggered in them. It's making them a better, stronger person for it. The Cave of Eggs, we exist in and with each other. Now, the Cave of Eggs, of course, is where Mary Magdalene went to spend some time on her own, to meditate and connect with the collective energy, just what we all do now. Mary Magdalene did exactly that. And I can honestly say that when Jesus sacrificed himself for the greatest good of humanity, to bring us all hope and faith, Mary Magdalene definitely losing the physical version of the man that she loves, but her love for Jesus only deepened because his essence was still with her, and the love didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. It only deepened, and actually helped Mary to really tap into more of her high priest energy and deepened her love even more for Jesus. So it's just, I cannot say enough that if anyone's still watching this and thinking that they need their masculine by their side, they need a text message, they need an email, they need a phone call to prove that their masculine still loves them. You know they still love you. You do not need that proof. And at the end of this video, hopefully the little exercise I do will help you to tap into that. The Alpha and Omega. Every ending is a new beginning. It's so true. It's so, so true. Nothing ends that's truly meant to be in your life. If something is meant to be part of your soul's journey, it will not end. It will always be there, just like love. But sometimes things have to come to an end in order to be renewed. And I'm seeing a dragonfly in my mind's eye. You have to allow things to close out. You have to allow the cycles to go, just like we have the cycles of, you know, all the spring, the summer, the autumn, winter. You have to allow the cycles and the seasons to end out in order to bring in the new energies. And for many who, you know, who have had a fear of letting go of their masculines for fear they're not going to come back, if you don't let go of the old version of your masculine, you don't let the new version of your masculine come in. So just remember that you're holding on to a masculine who's lower vibrational energy, has a lot of karmic debts, but also will keep on choosing karmic relationships until they have healed and ascended. And that can only happen when you let go of the old version. So the seventh power, anger is information. So the masculines have definitely been dealing with a lot of anger, and it's a lot of the time, because one of the last times I was with my masculine in the physical, he was angry. He didn't know why. He said, I'm just so angry. I don't know why I'm so angry. But it's because the masculines realise that they've been trapped, they've been stuck, they've realised that they've been duped and cheated out of their divine path. But that is what has to happen in order for the masculines to step onto their divine path. So, you know, always think of that Two of Wands energy, where it's like two paths. And one is easy and one's got sunsets and birds flying and looks really peaceful. And the other side's like a mountain and it's all very dark and gloomy. And the masculines do have to take that dark, gloomy route. And it's a detour, but they have to take it to get back to that sunsets and the happiness again. Mary Magdalene, love only ever expands. Exactly. Love never dies. Love never disappears. Now, I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about the kind of love that you think you feel for someone. Okay, because let's be honest, we've all thought, I'm going to put that down, we all thought we've been in love at some point, me included. But your twin flame love is like a love like no other. And that's why I'm saying it's a love that cannot truly be explained just in words, because it's the most powerful love connection you can get, because it's one that you have with yourself. It's, you know, it's a powerful love. All love is powerful though. The love you have for your children, for example, or the love you have for your pets, or the love you have for your siblings or your parents, that is all beautiful love as well. I'm not saying one love is more important than the other. The same rule applies. Love never dies. Love will always exist, even long after the physical part of it is gone. The love will still be there. It will still be there. The egg. Everything comes from within. Exactly. We all have that here. Everything comes from here. Even your masculine. Even your masculine. So if you're waiting patiently on a text or a phone call or something, just remember that the most beautiful love messages come from right here, from your masculine. You don't need a message to say, hey, how are you? How have you been? You don't need to be watching their Facebook or put out a post and hope that they like it. You know, oh, my masculine, I thought they'd like that. They'd never even given me the thumbs up. Not even a love heart emoji. If you're waiting on these sort of things from your masculine, you're not truly feeling your masculine right here. Because that's where the most beautiful love messages come from your masculine. And from the songs they send you, from the songs you wake up listening to. So the cave, sanctuary. Sanctuary exists within. Again, this is all about going within, and the masculines are in that energy right now. They're spending time, they're going within. They're, you know, they're really listening to their intuition. And look what else came out. The soul, I am free. The masculines are going within and connecting with their higher self. With your soul, with your higher self. They're connecting with the same higher self. And it's bringing them to freedom. And so many people don't realise that when your masculines meditate, they're connecting with the same higher self that you do. You're taking the same love and guidance from the same higher self. And for many of you, you're working with the exact same angels. You're working with the exact same guides, because many of us have past life guides who have been connecting to us for thousands and thousands of years. They know us better than we do. But the masculines are finding sanctuary from within. They're finding freedom from connecting with the higher self, which is the loving energy that comes through from your divine feminine. Yeah, the eye of the heart and Christ on the bottom. Love knows only mercy. Always forgiving, always able to forgive. The eye of the heart, we contain the treasure within. We do. Everything comes from within. There's nothing you need to go looking for outside of yourself, ever. Nothing. We have all been created to have exactly what we need to fulfill us from within, through our heart center. Okay. Ascension. So it says, further up is further in. Now I'm glad I got this card about Ascension, because always, my guides always like to give me a reminder when I forget to talk about things. But earlier on in meditation, I saw a rocket launch. Now, they show me that all the time to tell me when something is being launched, you know, something's ready to take off. It's lift off, okay? But this was different because they showed me a rocket and then they showed me a sign that says surpassing all obstacles. So it was something like, or, you know, surpassing all obstacles, or like detour around all obstacles or something like that. So they were showing me that things are ascending upwards to clear the path, to remove all the obstacles. So I feel for a lot of the masculines, they are definitely ascending, but I feel for many people, especially twin flames right now, Hathorn, Horus energy, Christ and Mary Magdalene energy, I feel there's so much love and support coming in for the twin flame collective at this time. I've just split the deck. The cross, I am anchored in love at all times. And I use the anchor as a reference quite a lot as well, because it's so important. Anchoring your energy in to Mother Gaia for a start is very important. Staying grounded, spending time in nature, and also eating, as I always say, if you can't get outside, like the way the weather's really bad here right now, eat things like potatoes, carrots, anything that comes from the ground is a good way to ground your energy very quickly. Just smelling things like, so make yourself a coffee or a cup of tea and smell it is a very grounding thing to do as well. But stay grounded, stay prayed up. Meditation is so important. But there's definitely, I feel, a lot of support coming in right now for the twins. So let's get a guardian of light and see. Because I do feel a lot of like strong guardian angels around the masculines right now, but also guardians of light as well. And I see Merlin come through earlier. Okay, let's see. Can I get some energies here? I always can never say her name right. Lazolotl, forgive. So I feel that the masculines are struggling to forgive themselves, as well as them hoping for your forgiveness. I feel a lot of the masculines are struggling to forgive themselves. And I do feel Lemuria energy coming through from it. I think this lovely energy here is maybe Hawaiian or something. But I do feel Lemuria energy coming through from that for that card for some reason. Imhotep, visionary. So for many of you, your masculines are powerful visionaries as well. They hold, just like the masculines, like the feminines, sorry, that I spoke about last night, who hold these high frequency codes for the masculines to follow, and you know, as a guide for the masculines. The masculines have very much heightened frequencies when they wake up as well. As say, they're in that magician energy, that powerful high priest magician energy, and many of them are about to come out with some amazing ideas and inspirational ideas, which the divine feminines will help them to bring into fruition. And that's what the divine feminines, the Empress, do. They give birth to the ideas that your visionary masculines have. Kuan Yin, kindness and nurturing. You divine feminines have been giving the masculines all the nurturing love they need, and that's why this message is going to be simple. This is a thank you message from your masculines, because they want to thank you for that. They want to thank you for that beautiful divine feminine energy, that Kuan Yin energy, that Hathor, Mary Magdalene. All those energies are coming through from you divine feminines. You're truly stepping into your rose lineage power. You're starting to, many of you are living your lives already in that energy where you're living your life as your high priestess energies. So Rhiannon, inner strength. You give the masculines their inner strength. You give them their inner strength. You give them that power and strength they need. And for many of them, they're getting the inner strength here from these guardians of light and things as well, to actually have the strength to come forward. And I feel that they're getting the nurturing and love they need from the energies like Kuan Yin and Mary Magdalene and things as well. I do feel many of them have to have the energy to forgive themselves, the strength to forgive themselves. Because many of them really, they want your forgiveness, but they know they have to forgive themselves first and foremost as well. Let's see. Just the cards are jumping out tonight. Athena, wise decision. So for many of the masculines, they know that the decisions they've made recently to choose their divine path, to walk away from karmic contracts and things like that, they're being guided. They're being guided by the energies around them. Some of them have, you know, Kuan Yin as a guide, or Athena as a guide, or Imhotep as a guide even. But this is just saying the masculines are being shown, they're being given their wise counsel, and they're being shown how to get themselves out of situations. Just like Athena gave many heroes in history, she gave them advice on how to become their own hero, how to make themselves in a better place to succeed and to be triumphant. And I feel like that's the energy the masculines are in right now. They're taking their wisdom, they're taking their guidance from the higher energies, and you know, it's definitely pushing them to actually learn more about themselves and learn more about their divine journeys, but also to understand that the decisions they've made in the past were not for their highest and greatest good, but the decisions that they're making now are definitely going to lead them to success, for sure. Anything else? Thank you. The butterfly maiden, beautiful changes are taking place. So definitely metamorphosis is happening here. They're taking their wise counsel, they're taking all their strength and power and nurturing love from the divine feminine energy within them, which is you, divine feminine, but also they're transforming. They're going through a major metamorphosis. They're renewing. You know, it's like a rebirth. That's why I've seen the dragonfly. For many of them, the dragonfly could be significantly, they could maybe get a tattoo or something. Oshun, sweet success, exactly. And that's when Athena's card came out, I felt the word success in my head, because Athena's energy definitely guides people towards, you know, finding their own success, finding their own triumphant energy, and being their own hero of their own story. And Oshun's card just reminds us that the masculines are definitely heading towards that. And I love all the gold energy that comes through with Oshun energy as well. You know, it's golden energy, golden frequency. So let's see, any other guardians of light here that could be working with the masculine. So Persephone, new beginnings. Now I love this because I was just talking about the seasons, and I love the fact that Persephone really represents springtime. She would come up from the underworld where she was with Hades, but he would allow her to come up and bring in all the new flowers and bring in all the new springtime energy. So this is definitely new beginnings. This is like allowing the season of the winter to close out, to bring in this new beautiful energy, the new beginning that's coming through. So Nematona, safe space. Now there's a lot of Avalon energy coming through here with Rhiannon, and as I say, Merlin was in my meditation earlier as well. There's a strong energy coming through here, and I do feel like the masculines feel that you are their safe space. Sorry, that's my neighbour's dog. She always barks when she comes out. The masculines feel that you are their safe space, and I feel that the masculines are also finding that within sanctuary of themselves as well. It's like, you know, their inner sanctuary is connecting to you. the same as like my inner sanctuary. When I meditate, I obviously connect with my guides and Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael and other angels and things. But then I get a message from my masculine as well. And it always makes me feel really gooey inside, because he gives me the message I need at that time to boost my strength, boost my confidence, and put me back in a good headspace. And I feel the masculine is finding that safe space within, where they connect with your Divine Feminine. Oh, look who's here. Beautiful Merlin. It's cosmic knowledge. So the masculines are definitely working with Merlin right now, in that those kind of energies, because I'm definitely getting a strong Avalon energy through just from since I started getting these cards out. They're understanding their cosmic abilities, their wisdom. They're understanding that they are magicians, and I feel that many of them are powerful alchemists with beautiful visions that the Divine Feminines are going to be bringing into some sort of fruition here for them. So the mermaids of Lemuria, joy, and I feel Lemuria energy as well. So definitely Lemurian energy, Avalon energy, all the things coming through for these masculines. But I love the Mermaids of Mintaka card. In fact, Mermaids of Mintaka and this card is two of my favourites in this deck, and Athena as well. But yeah, it's so nice, this energy that's come through for the masculines. It's so aligned with your Divine Feminines. Like I was feeling the powerful energy from the Divine Feminines last night, and tonight I'm getting that really potent masculine energy, but in a very powerful magician way, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And they're getting ready to speak. They are getting ready to speak. So I'm going to get I'll get, what time are we on? Not too bad, 52 minutes. I'm going to get some dice, and then I'll get I'll get some messages from your masculine, see what they want to say about their situation and what they want to say to you from the past. And I'll also get a whisper of love to see what the love message are from them as well. Okay, one flew there. Oh, okay. So the masculines know the direction they want to go in now. They've made a decision. So there's team energy coming through here. Busy bee, working hard on themselves, but also heading towards some sort of partnership with you. There's dog's paws. So this masculine's, or this group of masculines, are definitely very connected to animals, to nature, and just the way the dog came out to bark there. There's definitely something about birds, because a bird came out as well. I'd say dog paws. So definitely nature coming through very, very strongly. I do get that Lemurian energy, hill walking. I see like a snow scene, so this masculine could like to be in snowy surroundings. And I'm still seeing an axe. So, you know, immediately what's coming to mind is somebody chopping wood outside like a cabin somewhere with a log fire and snow and stuff. So this masculine could like to be kind of outdoors, but also in kind of snowy, outdoorsy kind of areas. And I'm seeing a shooting star here, so this masculine's definitely a star seed, but also I feel like there's a lot of healing, wish fulfillment energy coming through. And say the busy bee there as well makes me think this is like the masculines are busy wishing themselves, but they're also, the bees are a sign of like teamwork and wanting to work with their Divine Feminines now. Okay. Music, travel, protection, highly protected. Masculines are tapping into that their kind of beast mode, is the best way I can put it, beast mode. They're tapping into that primal masculine energy, because I'm just seeing like fire, but like primal energy, definitely sort of tribal energy, Lemuria, but definitely like other kind of tribal energy coming through. And you know, past life, Native American energy coming through, shaman. This masculine definitely chose the wrong way at one point. They chose a dark path instead of a light path. And I just saw 54, I just saw 54, 50, oh wait, it was 54. I actually thought I saw 5445, which is 999, and we're in the year of number 9. And I just so happened to look up when it was 54, which is 99 again. Wow, yeah. So yeah, music could be significant. This person's definitely been sending you a lot of love songs. I'm hearing Christmas carols, so this person could have wanted to reach out to you at Christmas time, or this person maybe went, something significant about Christmas here. Yeah, this person left a karmic situation at Christmas, or they went through an awakening at Christmas, or something like that. Let me get a whisper of love. Oops. Oh. I always lift this deck upside down every time. I don't know why I managed to lift it upside down every single time I use it. Okay. And I will, before I close out, I will do my little short exercise with you as well. We'll do that together, and it's a good way to allow your masculine energy to come forward. So can I get a whisper of love here, please? And then we're going to get a message from the masculine. Oops. Oh my goodness. It's strange because they're giving me a card that I actually said last night about divine feminines. Act like, you know, go to the restaurants that you and your person love, go to the cinema and see the films you and your person love, act like your person is with you and that you're already aligned with your person. And we got the message about creating space for your person today as well. Oh, there's too many. Okay, give me one more. Oh, thank you. That one just jumped out on its own. Bottom of the deck, the only thing that is real is love. It says, shift your focus back to love. And there's that word focus again. And it's because the masculines are definitely shifting their focus back to you, back to love. What's this one that flew out here on the table? Ask for help. What do you really need or be willing to accept support for? I feel this is the masculines who's going to be coming back to you guys to literally talk about their situation. And I was feeling earlier on before I did this message, a lot of masculines have been left in that kind of 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles energy, where they're struggling to get back on their feet financially through divorces, separations. So just be aware of that. Not all of them are going to come back in their kind of King of Pentacles energy. Not all of them are going to come back in a very solid financial situation. But I do feel they're working to build that up. And, you know, and it's not about what you'll accept, it's what they feel that they want to have to offer you. And sometimes that's what's holding them back as well. So they may say to you, you know, I'm not too sure where to go from here. All I know is I'm meant to be with you, but I don't have much to offer. I lost my home. I lost 70% of my assets in the divorce to my person, things like that. A lot of them are going to come in and need your help and support. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes far beyond this lifetime. Exactly. This is what I was telling you about. The love you have with your person transcends all time and space. It never goes away. If you and your masculine had a love connection 5,000 years ago, that love is still there. It only deepens and gets stronger. As Mary Magdalene's card says, love only expands and gets deeper. So take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. And it's true. When you fill your life with love and laughter, it changes everything. Absolutely everything. And that includes yourself. Loving yourself is the most important thing. Act as if your partner is already here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you already, so you will always consider them. And I feel this is, the masculines are doing this for you guys. They are making decisions with you in mind. They're making decisions thinking, right, you know, if I buy this house, for example, is it going to be close enough for my divine feminine to travel to see me? They don't have a car. Will they be able to choose public transport? They're making decisions considering you. And I feel, divine feminines, you have to be in the energy of creating space for them as well, where you're considering them as already part of your life. You know, and it can be small things like buying their favourite tea bags or their favourite coffee, or, you know, like seeing like a t-shirt they would love and think, oh, that's one they would love to sleep in, and picking it up for them, stuff like that. It's little small gestures, but I feel they're doing that for you as well. So love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And that is the truth. 144. That is truth. There's nothing love can't withstand. And the exercise I'm about to do with you is just going to prove that to you, that love, and just saw one. I've been seeing 111 everywhere as well. Love withstands absolutely everything. True love, that is, withstands everything. And true love can be with your person, but it can also be true love with those that mean a lot to you. It's just that true love essence. And, you know, it can overcome anything. So let me get a few cards, and I'm going to do this little exercise with you. And it's one you can do during meditation. It's one you can do during your meditation, and 1144 as well. It's one you can do through your meditation, or you can just do it, you know, before you fall asleep. You can do it first thing in the morning, whenever you feel called to do it. But I'm going to talk you through it. So in a moment, I'll ask you to close your eyes and just listen and visualize. And this only lasts a few minutes. So can I get some messages here from the Divine Masculines? Oh, Divine Masculines, please. Twin flames. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for just confirming this is a twin flame reading. It's always good to have that confirmation. I'm learning how to love myself now thanks to you. Yes, this is what the energy the masculines are in. I feel it. You have shown them, you've been that nurturing, loving energy they need to actually love and nurture themselves. I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. Exactly. That soulmating card, you know, they understand. They understand they've got a connection with you. A couple more messages, please. And then I'm going to do my... I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. So they do want communications with you. And addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. Now at the start of the 1313, at the start of this message, I told you that song Tennessee Whiskey, about someone recovering from addictions and you becoming their new addiction. So you definitely helped your masculine in some way. For those of you whose masculine, as you know, has some sort of addiction. It doesn't need to be alcohol, although that song I think is about that, but just in general. So I love your swag. You are the whole package to me. You are the whole package to your masculines. And don't forget that. It doesn't matter what you look like, anything about you. Your masculines love you just the way you are. I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. So your masculines want like a date like you used to have. For those of you that have had a date with your masculine, so whatever that meant to you, like, because I know from my masculine, he used to cook for me. We used to watch movies together. He used to cook for me. We'd go out for food and stuff as well, but he loved to cook. And we would watch movies, you know, we'd watch Lawrence of Arabia and things like that together. So there's something this person wants to do similar. They want to show you, you know, the love language, you know, cooking for you, looking after you in some way. I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life that easy because I have trust issues. And this is what I feel as well. My finances are a mess right now. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. And I definitely felt that as well. The masculines were definitely paying for some bad decisions they've made. And they're getting their life back on track. So one more, please. One more message for the masculines. Oh, thank you. So it says, you didn't put up with my ish. You crushed my big ass ego, but that made me respect you even more. So setting up those boundaries with your masculine has definitely helped. It's definitely helped to push your masculines to change. You have to have the strength to put up these boundaries, because otherwise your masculines will stay in a karmic cycle forevermore. I'm going through a lot right now. I need my space and time to gather my thoughts. I'm ready to come clean though. I can't lose you again. So the masculines are getting ready to step forward. They're getting ready to come forward and speak their truth. And I definitely feel, for those of you that resonate with this, I miss your voice, your light, your laugh, your humour, your touch. I'm in my feelings today. And I definitely feel that. Because I definitely got emotional listening to that song, so I feel that's a lot for a lot of you. And I just split the deck on the exact same card. So strong energy of nostalgia and really missing you today, Divine Feminines. So let's close out on this lovely little exercise. Now, it won't take long, a few minutes. So if you're interested in doing it, feel free. So the main thing I want you to do here is give your masculines a chance to step forward. And when they do step forward, I'll talk you through how to engage with that. Allow them to speak. Just really, you have to come into your heart center here. Breathe into your heart center. Connect. Now you can visualize your heart center opening up. Some people like to see open up as a lotus flower in their mind's eye. Some people see opening up as a rose, whatever feels comfortable for you. Or even just as a little light that comes on. But you need to breathe into your heart center first of all. Push your belly out, hold. And you want to fall into that heart space area. And as you breathe out slowly, you feel your heart center expanding to allow more light and love to flow in and out of that heart center. Now I want you to visualize yourself, you're standing in front of a beautiful white door, and it's got a gorgeous ornate gold handle. But the thing you notice about this beautiful white ornate door is there's a gold light shimmering from underneath it. Now on the other side of that door is your masculine. They want an opportunity for you to answer the door. They want that opportunity for you to answer that door and let them say what they really, really want to say to you. Something that they've been wanting to say to you for so long. But fear, doubt, insecurity, it's all held them back. Now at this point, anyone who is still feeling resentment or anger towards their masculine for rejecting them in the past or anything like that, and you feel your mask is going to say something negative, can I just say, no one's higher self masculine will ever say anything offensive, hurtful, or negative in any way. Your higher self masculine only loves, appreciates you, cherishes you, and adores you. Okay? So when you answer that door, you open the door to your masculine and you see them there. Allow them to say what you know in your heart, that you know in your heart they would want to say to you. Okay? That's why I need you to do this from your heart center. Allow your masculine to come forward now. They're part of you always. Allow them to come forward. And when you're ready, answer at the door. And your masculine will be on the other side of that door, surrounded in a beautiful shimmery gold and white light. With a big smile on their face. Just so happy to see you. To make eye contact with you and to be close to you. Now listen to what they have to say to you when you make that first initial contact with them again, face to face with them. You're both smiling at each other. Give them permission to say to you what you really, really want them to say. And just let them know you're going to listen to them without judgment, without resentment of the past. If you feel like it, you can reach forward and touch their hand, or you can lean forward and give them a hug and tell them it's okay, you're ready to listen. You can put your forehead against theirs, whatever you feel comfortable to do. Nose to nose, like the Eskimos, whatever you feel is good for you, and whatever way you and your masculine would have greeted each other in the past. And just say it's okay. I'm here and I'm ready to listen. And as a smile on their face reaches their eyes and they feel comfortable, let them say what you know in your heart they've always wanted to say to you. You already know how much they love you. What would they want to say to you in this moment? Now at this point, after they've said whatever they're going to say to you, whatever one sentence, because most of the time telepathy works strongest when you just keep it simple and send one sentence at a time. If you send them a War and Peace conversation, you'll probably not hear anything back. So one sentence at a time is always recommended when you're trying to strengthen your telepathic connection with your masculine. Let them say what they had to say and then respond either by smiling or thanking them for speaking their truth, or thank them for stopping by to say what they had to say to you. Thank them for coming through and having the courage and strength to come through and speak to you and speak their truth. Now at this point, you can give them a hug, however you would say bye to them. Kiss on the cheek, give them a hug, whatever this feels right for you. And just give their hand a squeeze and reassure them you're always there for them. And they have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear. Tell them they have nothing to fear. That they're always with you, they're always part of you. And they complete you as much as you complete them. Reassure them, I am yours and you are mine. And at this point you can walk back in and you can close the door over, but you can leave it open a fraction just so they know that they can come back in whenever they want to talk again. Send your masculines love now. Send them peace, send them love, send them healing light to your bond. And so it is. There we have it, lovelies, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the love you bring this channel. And I don't know how many of you saw my post on my community channel, my community board. Go and check it out. I'm going to be one of the official speakers at Oracle Fest this year, the first of its kind, and on my community board it'll tell you about the other speakers and things. I'll be taking part in like a twin flame discussion on the Friday. It's like a 2-hour group discussion with myself and a few other people who are in the same, do the same kind of stuff as me, and I'm really excited about it. But I'm buying a ticket myself. There's a link on the community page that shows you how you can get it's a link directly to buy tickets. The tickets start as little as $11. And so it's such a great experience, a 3-day event where you'll learn lots, and there's workshops and different panel discussions and things, and there's all different options for tickets, so you can check that out. But it's exciting, and I just feel it's something amazing. We really need this kind of I don't know, this kind of energy of bringing lots of people together to talk about spirituality and stuff, and I feel it's such a well-timed event, and I think it's going to make a difference to so many people's lives. So feel free to go and check that out, and anything else underneath the description box as well, how to get in touch with me about my services and where to buy Otter Spirit jewellery, you know, all the usual amazing stuff. So thank you all, and I just want to send you all blessings. God bless you, your home, your family, your pets. Excuse me, and God bless your unions to come in very, very soon. Let's close out in prayer as always. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for all you do for us, and thank you for this time we've spent together today. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.